Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer, and in the cards of life we are up to the sixes. This is the general six reading. One of the symbols for the sign of Libra is the scales of justice, symbolizing that all things must ultimately be brought to balance. The symbol is another way of representing the ageless law of karma, the law of cause and effect. This governs everything that happens in the world as we know it. It's called karma, and the law that all sixes are very familiar with. They're all aware of this law on some level and find various ways to integrate it within the fabric of their lives. Some are excessively aware of it, being overly cautious, never to do or say anything that will upset the karmic balance in their lives. Many of them are concerned about ever having any debts to anyone that must be later repaid. They will go out of their way to avoid incurring any debts just for this reason. Others are aware of the law, but feel hampered and constricted by it, to the point that they will try to slip through life without having to pay their way. There are the ones who are irresponsible and continuously meet up with problems while they try to get something for nothing, or when they expect others to take care of them. Both in extremes and all in all, the various stages in between, all six people are conscious on some level of the law of karma. That is their birth number, and it will remain with them until they pass from this life into the next. Sixes know about destiny and fate. Theirs is the number of fate. They sense that much of their life is destined because of their actions from a past life. They often wonder about what sorts of things, both good and bad, will come to them through this inevitable law of karma. They can be guilty of just waiting around for good things to happen, and it is known that all of them get into a rut from now, time and time again. Some of them sense that terrible things may be in store for them in the future, and they dread that prospect. Others sense that something good is coming, such as a windfall of money for some good deeds that they performed in their past lives. It's surprising how many Six of Diamonds play lottery, for example. Fate does come to the sixes, but often after long periods of waiting. Their lives seem to go a certain way for a long time and then finally change in a new condition. This long time can be up or down financially, relationship-wise, or otherwise, and in many cases they must prod themselves out of complacency to get themselves motivated to take the next step. Attempts to change them usually meet with failure. A sixth person will budge only when they are ready. Even though Libra represents the seventh house astrologically, it is the sign most closely associated with the number 6. 6 is symbolized by the Star of David, the two interlocking triangles, one pointed up and the other down. This symbolizes balance and peace. Like Libra, sixes are definitely peacemakers of some sort. They love peace and harmony and will go out of their way to promote it. But also like Libra, sixes can be guilty of not accepting the aggressive and other emotional qualities that life has to offer. They may try to avoid their own feelings and situations of conflicts because it would upset their peace and their balance and their harmony in their own life. The sixth person can be one who ignores their own anger until it builds up and it blows like a volcano. At heart, sixes are fairly competitive, which seems like a paradox because of how they like peace. It's interesting to note that many successful athletes are sixes. Because of their balanced nature, when their competitors press them, they press back with equal force. This is a key to success in sports and in business, where they often excel. They can have a sense of fairness and competition that can bring them success in the eyes of the world. It is interesting that a Six of Hearts card falls in the Mars row and the column of their life spread, giving it a double Mars concoction. Though we may think of the sixes as being the most docile and quiet, they can be the most aggressive and competitive when things get stirred up. Sixes are known to be the most psychic cards in the deck. Perhaps this is because they can achieve enough peace in their life that they are able to be in a better position to hear the voice within. Many six people become professional psychics, and all will admit to having some impressions from time to time. Many people who are sixes have come to fulfill a specific and special unique purpose during this course of their life that will involve becoming a signpost to others of a better way of life. John the Baptist is a classic example. Though he himself is not Jesus, the Son of God, he cleared the way for the coming of Jesus and led people to him. So it is with many of the sixes. Some will become famous spiritual leaders and teachers, while others will practice their uplifting souls among the members of the family or co-workers. It is those sixes that listen to their inner voice, who realize that they are here to bring others to the light. They find that their life has much more meaning than just getting by day to day and filling their personal desires and ambitions. All right, if you are a 6, stay tuned, because the next card coming up is the 6 of Hearts, the Peacemaker card. If you like what we're doing here at the Magic Junk Drawer, don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you soon. Thanks for watching.